Okay, it's still working. Okay, I'll try at the end of the talk, all right? Okay, so what you've seen here is all the stuff that was working here in this PC. Well, this kind of methods of the T11 working, all right? At the beginning, it's initialized and it starts getting information from the smart card. It deletes all the slots that holds the certificates and non-component certificates, and it starts getting information about them. It generates the random seed and some kind of stuff. All right. The second part is the login. It here first selects the object you want to use, and if it's required to use the login, this function is going to be called. And afterwards, you can start asking for the attributes that are actually the certificate information. And the signing, which is the most important part here, is just need to operate, all right? Signing it, and then you sign all the information you want to sign. Okay, one of the problems with the official library provided by the police is that when you're going to use the non-reversion certificate, that is the more important one, it's going to pop out this kind of dialog, right? But I think that no one here has it out how to bypass it, so that's only. And look for the dialog, change the return, and you can override the library. And when you perform the attack, you can deploy a new one. It's not required to use your real official one. So because it doesn't use administrative privileges, I mean, anyone can use it. All right, this is the improvements to the attack. Here in the presentation, I use the SSL. All right, so and it is required to install some kind of Trojan into the victim, but we can move the part of the Trojan to the Java applet using the SAMCTCS 11 API. So instead of installing someone, we can provide it just a Java applet. It's going to, all right, you're going to show some security warnings, but it's only the same that you are going to have when accessing a normal back account with your DNI. So that is not a huge problem for an attacker. And this way you can provide phishing attacks without any problem. So just an iframe with the app running in the background, any user is going to open it, so no problem at all. So now with all this thing, we've been able to use remote authentication, remote signing, so one attacker can have completely full access to the DNI user. All right. Till now we have used the SSL method of authentication, but it's another one, the average. For me, the worst of the two, because how it works. It just it's not using SSL. I mean, all the things you can do is token signing, and an attacker doesn't even need to set up a whole channel for channeling the T11 or doing nifty things to really working. It just needs to send the token to the victim, and it can be encrypted there and get the request and plug into the post application. This is how an authentication using the Java applet works. All right, you connect to the bank, and here you have a form with the token, and using the Java applet, you just need to use the DNI to sign it. So it's changing the form, and when you submit the form, the server validates the signature, and that's all. That's what happens. And then what happens with what can do an attacker? He can connect to the bank, get the token, and if he has some victims tokenized, he just needs to send the token. And anytime he got it encrypted, he can substitute it and get it working. But easy without not complicated. All right, the solution for this kind of attacks, they are also called, I call it manual remote, but they are some kind of relay. All right, it's a complex solution because we can crash the PC. Now, when you're going to install something in a PC that can be organized, the servers can do an extra check. We already check the certificate, so they can really do much more. So the problem is that the smart cards are not so smart because they don't have an internet connection or something like that. But at least this model, right? Maybe in the future we have something more, but these models are completely passive devices. So the solution I'm going to show is based on response time, alright? Also uses fixed processing time and network latency. And well, if this solution can be implemented in some smart cards, the smart cards would completely detect the potential attack and avoid the operation, alright? So this is how the flow when we request operations to the DNA works. Here we have the timing for the first request. This is the processing time that is key to what device is deployed by an institution, so we can track this value, right? Then the answer to the request. We have some local processing that it could change between computers and environment, but it can be bound to some value, okay? And then here came the second request. So here we can, if we okay, the difference is the time the processing plus this local time. And what happens when we have here a remote remote attacker trying to use the DNI? So we have, all right, okay, we have the time of the first request when this request came. This value is going to be the same, but when we send the request back, it is going to use at least one RTT. It is going to travel to the network, so it's going to require much more, all right? But at least we're going to have this RTT. The local processing is going to be mostly the same as in the write usage. And when the second petition comes, it's going to use another RTT. So at least here we have two RTTs. And here is when it arrives to the device. Here the smart card time to compute the times, and it's going to be the fixed time, the local time, and the network latency. So if we put it all together, we can see that in the other remote usage of the DNI and other smart cards, it's going to be much more than the normal one. So the smart card can detect the attack and avoid it. And okay, this is real life. So just a couple of months ago, I think, some news about targeted attacks that were, when we got the victim trojanized and found, and they required to use some smart card to gain access to another web service for specific parts of the company. They were using similar things as the one that I have already presented here. So these are real attacks, and they are on the wide, so they are out there. And thank you for this presentation.
I mastered this somewhere. So one of them is that this whole issue that you're trying to describe it here is, I believe in the literature, it's called the untrusted terminal problem.
Already, and I mean,
the problem that you cannot trust the computer.
All right, yeah.
And this is actually a problem that is almost impossible to get around unless you have something that you can trust. And of course, in this system, the only thing you can trust is the smart card. And therefore, we're trying to say that into the smart card, you could be adding something more intelligent. And there were, in fact, bursts that what they did is that they were adding like a real display and everything into this smart card. And that would of course solve the problem because the terminal itself would be a computer. It should be a computer that's just a dumb thing to the internet. Instead, the smart card itself should be the device that does everything. Because in this case, you're actually validating and doing everything on the computer instead of doing it on the time.
Yeah, it's not a problem in the car, it's a problem in the usage and the deployment of the whole solution.
And the solution you were saying, yeah, this is the second point, I'm sorry, you replied to them both times first. And the second one is you were trying to say that you were measuring the time it takes to actually to do these things, and then if time is too much, then I'm saying, you know, there must be an actor somewhere. But this is actually called the bounding protocol.
Yeah,
I guess you know that already.
Yeah, I heard that, and I give this talk in Madrid like a month ago. So some guy called me there, and it was something similar for RFID attacks using relay. So
yes, well, in that context, it's actually called this bounding protocol, and the problem with there is that you're working with the speed of light. So the time it takes to send packets and stuff, well, they actually work at the speed of light. So they want to bound to send 10 centimeters, or 1 meter, or 1 kilometer. And actually, it's very, very complicated, even at the hardware level. Doing this at the software level would be very, very complicated and probably extremely indeterministic in the sense that they're very probabilistic. So it would be very difficult to sort out somebody has a slow connection or he's being attacked.
yeah,
And on top of that, I just thought up this way of attacking this scheme is that what you really need to do is that instead of doing this online, so dynamically, you know, the attacker do clicking stuff and going on the website and stuff. Instead, he programs up your computer to do all of this for you, and then it really looks like you're doing this locally. So there's absolutely no way of distinguishing between you and the attacker. At which point, this way of going around this attack is diminished. So you're left with the original problem.
yeah. But it's like reducing the fraud and trying to get all the things out that you have, like everything security works. I mean, you try to very of every attack, but new ways to scan. And it's the same with the problem with the market that they have try to prevent the key attacks, these attacks that measure the fraud, using the power or whatever. They are not pretty, they are not 100% sure, because Gabriel has a bigger problem with the consumption is going to be detected by the smart contract to be invalidated. So yeah, it's really tough, really tough.
Yes, but the problem is not technical difficulty, because doing this kind of glitching with a $20,000 laser is going to be far more difficult than writing a model that takes about 1 week per week, right? Yeah. So there's a real difference in technical difficulty in doing this. And so it makes a lot of sense of doing this kind of, you know, against the glitching, but then at the same time opening the wide
yeah, sure, because it is secure, right? It's better than someone tells you to use the device and stuff.
I'm just trying to say this is very difficult.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Maybe you know, in Paris, technical class.
Sorry?
In Paris, we have some kind of natural class. It's a public technical class.
All right.
Building at home by hand. And they have a quite different approach. You have also TS11. In fact, there's a little Java applet that tune up every PC SC command from the card reader to the remote server. And so the remote server do all the key stuff and do all the math. Do you think it's a better approach, it's more secure, or it's just an architecture?
I think that using even an applet, the thing that you have to download and install something in your PC can be bypassed easily. I mean, even that kind of approach I've seen that in a lot of devices. And the thing that we've done is to prototype those things where just doing a tuner. I mean, instead of going, if you want to go to that server, go into the attacker server,